Life is simple. Don't overcomplicate it. And this is why I spoke about drama in one of my previous videos of overcomplicating life when it's not necessary. It's a big one, and we're all can be subject to it, and it's bound to happen in many ways. Or life is going to be complicated at some point, so don't overcomplicate it. It is simple. It's just in this day and age, it feels like it's not, and we can always be doing more and striving for more. And I encourage to follow these passions. It's what most of these videos have been about, is running with passions and really following them. When you feel them, follow the loves, right? And I even spoke about urgency and everything else, but life is simple, and we can keep it that way, and there's beauty in it being simple. It's just that we overthink and make it more complicated than it needs to be most of the time for ourselves. And because of the expectation of ourselves and the expectations we feel from others, or what we demand from ourselves. But when I talk about following passions and the power of having projects and stuff like that, I don't mean it in a way for you to always be striving for more and trying to get somewhere that you're currently not. I purely mean it in the sense of just gaining fulfillment and a sense of fulfillment and having fun. When you're following the loves and you're following the passions and you're filling your time with these things, it is quite simple, and all the other stuff that isn't necessary often falls away. And I like that, and I think that we can be doing more of that, of really just enjoying what we love and having fun with it, really just having fun with it. And for your being, for your soul, doing something with love, something that really gets you going, and rather than trying to do it to get anywhere other than that fun and fulfillment that we feel when we explore things that we're excited about. And as I've said it a couple of times, of going to bed with a smile on your face and creating something that didn't exist in the morning. But don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple for the right reasons, coming from a place of love, and that's the key. And I have this chat with myself, I've very much been brought up with the simplicity mindset of not demanding too much and finding flow in life and everything else. But the older I'm getting, and this is a message to myself, it's very easy. I find it very easy to start demanding more of myself and things that trying to make the most of everything. And I think that's a positive mindset. I'm all for the discipline and the drive, but on the right things, not on the things that it doesn't require. And I think we've got to be careful where we're coming from with this, of making ourselves feel like we're not enough or life's not enough, because there's always more to be had. And again, like linking it back to what I spoke about the other day of limitations, this is why limitation's good, because there's so many directions you can go in life. There's so many options in whatever area of life you look at, creativity or just even just life path and what to do in the day. There's everything there to go and be had. So much so that it's overwhelming, or we're doing too much a lot of the time, rather than just living simply and enjoying the loves that are so simple and the gifts that are there every day that are so simple. And we overlook them in so many ways. So this is why limitation's good. Limitation narrows that down, all these endless directions that we can go off in. And the limitation in life or creativity or whatever it is narrows that down and allows us just to work with what we've got and what we have, without just kind of striving for more all the time. And I like that, it's like, isn't a negative to put limitations on, especially in this day and age. I feel because of all the possibilities and entertainment and distraction and attention gets pulled everywhere if you're not careful, and there's no need for that to be the way day to day. Really focus on what you want to focus on if you've got that thing, or do little. There's nothing wrong with doing little. We are enough. Just being here is enough. And you're going to be here and learn about your character and your wounds and everything else. That's bound to come up along the way. And what else is important, unless you've got these passions and drives that you want to live out. And I think that's a healthy thing to live out, rather than putting your energy, that spark of life, onto things that aren't necessary or aren't necessarily positive for the soul and for your being. The power of a project and the power of limitations. Keep life simple. Do what you want to do in the day, work on the things you want to work on. Keep it simple. Work your job. and enjoy the blessings that every day brings. And these passions and these projects and following projects and birthing projects and doing them for the right reasons, as I said, for your being, rather than the pressure of sharing them, even if you don't share them. I think it's good to share along the way and give to the world what you've created just for the sake of it, as part of letting go. But even if you don't do that, create and let go and move on, move on to the next thing. Don't overthink it, don't overjudge, don't overcomplicate what it is, that we've got these gifts that we can just explore, birth things, create, follow our passions, follow our loves, and then leave it there, move on. You're bound to learn along the way. For most of the things that I've created over the time, I do share them, I do put them out there, and I've learned along the way by doing that, and it's kind of puts out there what your journey's been for you to look back on, and even that's just nice for yourself. But also, you don't know where it's going to land, and who knows, even though I'm encouraging not to do it to get anywhere or to get anything other than the fulfillment in following that passion. You never know where it's going to land, and you might be surprised. You might be giving something in return. People might like it, and there's something nice in enjoying the process for yourself, and then letting it go, moving on, and sharing it can be a part of that. But even if you don't, you're going to learn along the way, and let it go, and don't overjudge, and don't overcomplicate it. It's about creating for the fun of it, rather than consuming for the sake of it. And what one would you rather be on? So it's not about demanding more of yourself. As I said, you are enough. But when you can create for the fun, rather than just consuming for the sake of it, you'd rather be on that side of it, of putting something into the world, birthing something, and on firstly for your soul and for yourself, and what you're going to gain and learn from that, just on a personal level, rather than what you're going to gain and receive from the external. As I said, that might also come. You might be surprised just by sharing along the way, that might come. But life's simple. Just create for the fun of it. Just create for the fun of it, and don't overcomplicate it. I hear so many people and things online talking about optimizing their time, and how they'd rather get takeout food or order something on online to arrive at the door, so they can carry on working and optimize their time. And I don't get it. It's a gift, it's a gift. It's a basic fundamental. When did eating a beautiful meal become such a nuisance? It's something that we all need, and it's efficient enough to be able to go into town, either walk or drive into the town to the shops, and decide what you'd like to cook for yourself that night. It's efficient enough. We're not going out and hunting it and gathering it all these days, So it's like, how good do we want it? How smooth do we want it? But the real beauty is in putting that time in deciding it. What a gift it is to decide, I fancy eating this. We're blessed to be able to do this. We're blessed to be able to decide, I'm going to give this my body tonight, and I'm going to enjoy the process of cooking it and put my love into it. And once cooking it, I'm going to sit down and bless it and thank the farmers, thank the animals, thank the whole journey, thank God for bringing it and allowing it to now be on my plate. It's such a simple part of life that is overlooked, and overcomplicating it and putting and not respecting it or giving it importance, and saying that there's other things that are more important, like making money and being more efficient or optimizing your time and everything else, I think overlooks this fundamental part of our life of eating a meal, and enjoying cooking and eating a meal by yourself or with company. It's we get caught up in everything that there is to do and everything that we can do, that we're overlooking these simple things. There's so much pleasure in it, so much love in that. I don't understand it, and being able to cook a meal for yourself that your body's going to absolutely thrive on, not just survive. Rather than ordering something that someone else is cooking, there's probably not a lot of love in it, and everything else. It's like we're missing a trick there. Don't miss that trick. Enjoy cooking your meal. I love this so much, cooking my meal and eating my food, and I have so much pleasure when I eat my dinners, that I had this thought the other day. I wonder what they'd say if my meal was on MasterChef or a cooking program or something like that. Would they think it's bland? Would they think it's boring? And that blew my mind a bit as well. This is such a beautiful meal. I get so much fulfillment and satisfaction from eating and cooking. And yeah, it's simple. It's a simple whole food, real food dish, not too extravagant, but it's not the point. I love it. I enjoy it. Every part of my body soaks it up, and just the moment in itself of being aware that I'm blessed to be able to take that action of cooking and having a plate of food in front of me. And not only that, it's something that I've decided that I either fancy or that my body wants. It's not all about having more riches and more rich food and a brand that's cooked it, or a famous chef or whatever. It's crazy to me. We overcomplicate that, and it's right in front of us. The pleasures are right there in front of us, and the food's enough, we're enough. We're giving ourselves that time to just rest and enjoy cooking. It's enough. It's not a waste of time. The fact that can be portrayed as a waste of time when it comes to optimizing your hours in your day. I think, what else are we prioritizing if it's not for food? What is all this about? What is earning money about if it's not for time with family and being able to have a healthy meal? That's what it's all about. Yet we've got it right in front of us. Yet we choose to not give it importance or give it love, and we'd rather order and do other things that make us completely miss this time and miss these moments. Your passions and the things that get your mind going in a positive way give you life. They fuel your soul, and it's the same with food. It's the same as cooking yourself a delicious dinner and eating that, knowing that your body's gonna absolutely thrive on it. That also gives you life. We should be putting love into the things that give us life, and not prioritizing the things that actually take away from it. It's a gift. I'm grateful for the simple things in life.